Welcome on in, everyone. My name is Coach Christian, bringing you another Coach Care Connect workout. Today we got some swings that we're going to do, so some kettlebell swings, so definitely have some kettlebells ready to go for that. Then we're going to have a little floor exercise circuit after we warm up, obviously, and then have a nice little cool down as well today. So got some good stuff. If you have some kettlebells at your access here, I would definitely grab those. We can also make dumbbells work, or whatever weights you got going on today, we will make those work. Now, the first circuit is going to be 3 different types of kettlebell swings though. So if you do have that kettlebell, even if it's a little bit lighter, maybe it's a little bit heavier, we can kind of play with it a little bit today to really focus in on some of those swings. So that's going to be a hinge movement where we use a lot of glutes, a lot of hamstrings, a little bit of that lower back, so we've got to keep our core tight. I'll tell you all about those as we get going today. Let's start with the warm up. Let's start out with some thoracic spine stretches. We're going to do 5 on each side. If you've been taking some Coach Care Connect videos, you probably recognize this one. Reach it all the way through, and then open it up at the top. We got 5 on this side before we switch. Let's hit them. Good. Again, stretching out the spine, bringing the shoulder down. The low back is rotating just a little bit. Get your body ready to work today. All right, and then when you hit your 5, let's switch it over to the other side. Again, hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Thread it through, open it up at the top. Try to follow your hand with your eyes, so you really open up the chest and the shoulders there as well. Hit your 5. Good, one more. All right, now, another one that I like to incorporate in a lot of our movements is going to be the quad Superman tuck. This one's great. It's almost a corrective exercise for our core. It works on a lot of those little muscles that we don't work on kind of usually. So for this one, hands and knees, we're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg. It extends out one straight line from my hand to my heel, and then I bring my elbow into my knee and extend back out. There's 1 rep right there. We got 5 of them on each side. So again, squeezing your core nice and tight on this one. If you're feeling any low back pain, try to take your belly button and squeeze it into the spine. Take these nice and slow. Squeeze your core, trying to create tension almost on this one. Good, good. When you hit your 5, switch it up right over to the other side. Hit 5 over there. Nice controlled reps today. Good, again, still creating that tension in the core, still squeezing. Good. There we go. Now finish your 5. We're going to go into a single leg resisted bridge next. Now what this one looks like, you're going to be, rolling over onto your back. We're going to bring one knee up. We're going to push down on that knee. So if my right leg is on the ground here, I'm going to push up through my right heel. Then both my hands go onto my left knee and push down as I lift my hips up. So it's going to look just like this. I'm pushing that knee down. I'm driving my knee into my hands, and then I control back down. We're going to do 5 reps on each side. Want you to reset after each rep, get your breath ready, and then knock it out. Quick little hold at the top before you come back down. 5 on each side. Think about squeezing that glute. So my right heel's down, so I'm thinking about my right glute, squeezing it, bringing the hips forward before I control back down. Good, good. Good, and then after you hit your 5, we switch it right over to the other side. Again, same thing, we're pushing that knee away, the knee's coming into our hands as well. We're gonna drive the hips up, squeeze our left glute this time. Good, remember to breathe in between your reps, reset, create tension. There we go. I got 2 more here to finish out your reps. When you're done, we can bring it all the way up to the feet for our last warm-up exercise before we get into our swings for the day. So, coming up to the top here, we got hands behind the head squats. We're gonna do 10 of them. So on this one, what I want you to do, hands go behind the head, drive the elbows back, and then we sit back into our squat. Feet shoulder width. Let's hit it. 10 of them on your own. Really get your depth on this one. Focus on the chest, staying nice and tall. A lot of us, they want the elbows to come in, but really drive those elbows back to keep your head nice and proud. So good, good. Sit that way back into the heels. You should almost be a little off balance at the bottom, but your core is nice and tight, keeping you balanced, keeping you stable as you drive back up to the top. There we go, there we go. Now, you guys keep knocking out your 10. When you're done, grab a quick drink of water. We're gonna go right into our first circuit of the day. This one's gonna be 2 times through. Like I said earlier, it is gonna be 3 different types of swings. So, if you got a kettlebell, definitely grab that right now. I'm gonna demo all 3 types. We're gonna start out with a regular kettlebell swing with 2 hands on, and then we're gonna go to a single arm kettlebell swing, and then we're gonna go hand-to-hand kettlebell swings. On the first round, the single arm swings are gonna all be on the right side. The second round, the single arm swings are all gonna be on the left side. So you got 2 rounds of it, you know exactly what we're doing, 30 seconds of kettlebell swings. Let me demo those for you. Now, the nice part about these, they're all the same movement. The only thing that we're changing is how you hold the kettlebell and how, excuse me, you transfer the weight from side to side. So let's start out with the regular kettlebell swing. Both hands are right on that kettlebell, feet are under the hips. You're gonna start this one kind of like a deadlift where you stick your hips back, got a little bit of tension in those hamstrings, and then the explosive movement is coming from the hips. So I'm driving my hips forward, engaging my glutes, I got them squeezed in my hamstrings, and that's where that momentum is coming from the kettlebell. So again, I come back, my back stays nice and flat at the bottom, boom, I drive my hips forward, and then shoulder height is all I need to go on this one. You don't need to bring it up overhead. If you are going that high, you probably need just a little bit more weight for this one. So, it's gonna be 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. We're gonna go through 2 times. We have 30 seconds until we get started. So, if you got that water by you, grab a quick drink. Again, 30 seconds of kettlebell swings. Then we'll go single arm swings, which again, same thing. You're just gonna do the right side, keeping the shoulders square. And then the last one, we're gonna switch it hand to hand. So switching up at the top and back down. If you're not comfortable with that, that's fine. We'll just keep going with the one-handed swings. So here we go, team. In 3 seconds, we're going 30 seconds of swings in 2, 1, let's go. So 30 seconds here. We got 3 exercises, 2 rounds here. So we're gonna be swinging a little bit today. Now the glutes and the hamstrings, they're gonna run out on this one. They're gonna get tired, but that is okay. You're already halfway through this first round. Again, focus on driving those hips forward. Engage the glutes at the top and control back down. 4 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. First one down, now we're gonna go into the single arm swings this next round. You can adjust your weights if you need, but again, same thing. Only difference is we're just gonna hold it in the right hand this time. So start it just like you regularly would. You can even start with 2 hands on if you want to get the momentum going. And then it's right here. Again, now, as I'm coming down, don't rotate those shoulders. Keep them square, keep the core tight. 5 seconds and we're going. Get all on the right side. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good. So hips are coming forward, driving them forward. It's a very similar movement to actually a vertical jump. The hips are back, driving forward rapidly to really engage the glutes and the hamstrings. Now, as you can see, you want to keep that low back flat as you come down, little tension in the hamstrings, and then explode with the hips. 7 seconds. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Quick little break. All right. 2 rounds down, last one. This one's gonna take just a little bit of coordination as we switch hands at the top. So again, feet are under the hips. Start off just like that regular one, and then we're switching up at the top here. So don't switch at the bottom. Still the same exact movement, just requiring you to think just a little bit more. Again, if you're not comfortable, just go back to the regular one-arm swings or the regular swings. They get the same thing out of this one. Here we go, hand to hand, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So switching up at the top, make sure we grab that handle. Don't want any kettlebells flying all over the place today. Good, good, good. Hinging, working, driving the hips forward. You're halfway through. 15 seconds. Now make sure these swings still look like your first couple when you were nice and fresh. As you get tired, the form doesn't lack on this one. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. There we go. All right, one time through. We got one more round through. 30-second break here. We're going right into round number 2. Now again, this time that second round is going to be left hand. So for those 30 seconds, but we're going to start out with the kettlebell swings again. Both hands on, drive the hips forward. If you got a heavier kettlebell, this would be the round to do it. Then we can take it back to your regular weight for the single arm and the hand to hand. Here we go, now 5 seconds. Grab that weight, let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Getting 30 seconds of work. Now again, watch that low back. You see it stays nice and flat. My core stays tight here. I drive my hips forward to create that momentum. This is an explosive movement. Really gets you working here. Core's tight, you got 10 seconds. Good, last couple of reps here. Finish strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick little break. All right, you got 2 more swings left here. Single arm swings, we're gonna go left side, and then hand-to-hand swings to finish it up. We'll take a little bit longer break as we get ready for our second circuit of the day. So here we go. 15 seconds, and we'll go all left hand swings this round. Again, it's gonna challenge your core a little bit. Keep the shoulders square, keep that core tight. 7 seconds. Whew. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Now, if it is your non-dominant side, might be a little bit more challenging, especially in those first couple of reps, to get the hips moving, to focus on that nice tight core, tight low back as we swing here. Again, keep those hips flying forward. 15 seconds. Good, good, good. Hanging on to it, you got 8 seconds. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, one more round of our swings. Hand-to-hand swings to finish it up. 30 more seconds, and we got that longer break coming, team. So let's finish this bad boy. Hopefully you're feeling those glutes and the hamstrings a little bit on this one. If you're feeling the low back at all, think about the core. Really engage it on this one. Maybe even grab a lighter weight for your last set. That's perfectly fine. We want to keep you protected today. 7 seconds. Hand-to-hand swings, 30 seconds of them. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, so switching up at the top, but that doesn't change our swing form on this one. Good, team. Again, your best swings of the day here in these last 15 seconds. Driving, exploding, you got 10. Good, in 5, 4, let's see that best swing of the day. 3, 2, 1, there you go, there you go. All right, we got a break now, so grab your water while I demo these next couple exercises. What we're gonna do, we got one more circuit, but it's gonna be 4 times through. We're gonna keep rolling with our 30-30 format. So our 4 exercises today are gonna be some alternating floor presses. So you're gonna need a pair of weights on this one. They can be dumbbells, they can be kettlebells, whatever works for you. We're on our back, and we're alternating some presses. So one comes down, the other one stays up at the top here. Press up back to even. Other one comes down, all the way down, all the way up. 30 seconds right there. So that's move number 1. 30-second break, and then we'll have a plank pull through. So on this one, might need to grab a lighter kettlebell. That is perfectly fine. Depending on your surface, we're looking for a little bit of traction here as we get into our high plank. So what you're gonna do, high plank position. Hands are up the shoulders, weight is up on the toes. You're gonna reach through, pull it across without moving the hips. Reach through, pull it across, hips don't move. Option on this one is to drop it to the knees, same thing. Gotta keep the core tight as you drag that kettlebell or dumbbell across the ground. It's gonna want your hips to move all over the place. Gotta really squeeze the core on that one. After that, we're gonna go into a staggered row to deadlift. Now, for this one, we're gonna stay on one side for 1 round. We have 4 rounds, so right side first round, left side second round, and we'll do that one more time. So, staggered row to deadlift. We're getting a staggered stance. You got your 1 kettlebell, 1 dumbbell, whatever you got. Almost like you're gonna be doing a bent over row or something like that, where you're in that nice little hinge position, soft bend in the front knee. You're gonna start out with that little deadlift. So, come down to the bottom. I got tension in that front hamstring. Now I do my row, and I stand up. So there's 1 rep right there. We got 30 seconds on this side. Deadlift, row, and stand. Again, second round we'll go into the other side. Last one is gonna be a kettlebell halo. So this one's gonna be a little bit of upper body work. It's gonna wear you out a little bit, but that is all right. Grabbing your kettlebell on this one. I like to grab the handles. We're gonna take it up eye height, and we're gonna keep nice and close to the head. 30 seconds a rep. So we'll go the same way for 30 seconds. The next round, we'll go the other way. So, those are our movements. We got 4 of them. We got 4 rounds. So, 30-30 format. Each round will take about 4 minutes. Makes sense, right? And we got 4 of them. So let's get it done today. Let's go right after it. We got about 30 seconds, 25 seconds actually, and we'll go right into our alternating floor presses. So, last circuit of the day. Let's go after it. All right, so set yourself up. You got your 2 weights. We got 15 seconds till we start here. Alternating floor presses to start. Again, I'm gonna use kettlebells for this one, but dumbbells work great as well. Take a deep breath, and let's get after it here, team. In 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds, let's go. Good, so controlling, especially in your first round. Again, the first round's like the feel out round a little bit. Maybe your weight's a little heavy, maybe it's a little light. If it's a little light, we can pick up the tempo. If it's a little heavy, maybe go a little slower on this one. Reduce your rep count, but still get some great work, some great time under tension here. Here we go, 7 seconds. Good, good. In 3, 2, 1, and break. 30 seconds now. Second movement is gonna be that plank pull through. So high plank or from the knees, either way works for me. Just find that weight that works for you. Again, the goal is to not move the hips on this one. So stay tight, keep the core tight, and don't let those hips rotate. You got 10 seconds to breathe. And here we go, team, let's do this. Knocking out a little core work. Here we go, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Again, dragging it right across the body, trying not to be loud with your body movements. That means quiet body movements, means small, little movements. So you're not seeing any of this, no dropping it down on this one. The hips are stable, and that core is so tight, you're squeezing it actively throughout the entire round. You got 8 seconds here, finish strong. Good, good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, quick rest. We're gonna go into our staggered row to deadlift next. Your staggered deadlift to row, excuse me. So, let's do it. Grab your kettlebell on this one. Again, we're gonna stay the same side the entire round. I'm gonna hold the kettlebell in my right hand. If you wanna stick with me, you can do that. Or if you wanna go your dominant side, just remember which side you did this round, so you do the other side next round. But let's do it. Staggered row to deadlift. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Again, start out with that little deadlift, get to the bottom, feel the tension, and then hit your row. So you can see it from the side, got your staggered stance, tension in that hamstrings, ooh, and then row, then stand. Good, so hit some reps here, go after some weight. There you go. Team, we got 10 seconds left in this round. Again, we'll hit that other side next round, we'll even it all out. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. 30 seconds to rest. Take some time, breathe. So we're gonna go into our kettlebell halos next. So halos, we're gonna be standing up nice and tall. Chest is proud. Again, bottoms up. Roll it around the head, keeping it nice and tight to your temple. Obviously be careful, you don't wanna hit yourself in the head. That does not feel good. 10 seconds. Here we go. Again, we're gonna go the same way for the entire 30. Remember which way you're going. We'll go the other way next round. 2, 1, let's go. So be consistent on this one. Your goal should be to try to not take any breaks, not try to slow down at all, being consistent throughout the next 20 seconds here. So elbow comes up high, other elbow's gotta come up high to bring it around town here. Good team, last 10, last 10. Keeping that steady pace, you don't need to speed up at the end. You're not gonna get anything more out of speeding up on this one. Just keep going. 3, 2, and 1. There we go. 1 round down, we got 3 to go. Now remember, the second round, we're gonna go to the other side for our staggered deadlift to row and for our kettlebell halos. But 20 seconds, and we're gonna start with those alternating floor presses again. So again, you know what to do. Grab your weight, getting yourself ready. You got about 10 seconds, 10 seconds. So, you know how last round felt, adjust your weights if needed, but let's go back into it in 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Again, find a tempo that works for you. Like I said last round, if your weight is light, we go a little bit faster. If your weight is heavy, it's okay to take a quick break if you need to, but just knock out some good reps and make sure you're feeling a little tired after each round, right? You never want to feel fresh. That probably means we didn't work quite hard enough, and that's okay. We just readjust for the next round. We live and we learn from that. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Quick break. 30-second break, actually. All right, plank pull-throughs next. So grab that kettlebell again, focusing on the hips and the core. This is your core movement for the day. So Really, really squeeze. Really work that core. All right, got the weights. Let's try to stay up in that high plank. Start this one in the high plank. If you need to drop it down to the knees, that's perfectly fine. That's how we keep working through the round. But challenge yourself to start, and then we can always take those options. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Again, pull across, don't move the hips. Good, good. Silent movements, working hard. Again, if you need to drop it to the hips, don't let the hips fall back though. Drop it to the knees, bring the hips forward so you're still putting a lot of pressure, a lot of weight on those front hands. That's gonna give you the same response that we would up on the toes there. Just makes it a little tiny bit easier. Keep going, team. We got 5 seconds. Last couple reps. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Stand up, grab a drink of water if you need. We're about halfway through our circuit. When I say we're about halfway, I mean we are halfway because we're 2 down. We got our staggered row, or staggered deadlift to row next. I gotta find my right kettlebell. But again, left side this time, or whatever opposite side you did last time. So, stagger the stance, hit your deadlift, hit your row, then stand. 5 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Get to the bottom, feel that hamstring there. Good. Be even on the way down. If you got to adjust a little bit, use that core to help you keep your balance. Hit your row, back up. You're halfway through the round. 15. Good team, good team. A little bit of lower, a little bit of back work. Getting all sorts of good stuff here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Quick break. Kettlebell halos coming up next to finish off our second round through the circuit. You got 30-second breaks still. So giving you those longer breaks today so you can really crank up some of the weights. A little extra rest. We'll have your weights, right? 15 seconds. Halos, again, we're gonna go the opposite direction. If you don't remember what direction, just pick one and hopefully it's the other one, right? 5 seconds, here we go. Kettlebell up, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. There we go, there we go. So keeping it nice and close still. That kettlebell is very, very close to the face. Stays nice and close to the ears, behind the head. Everything you got here. Keeping the chest tall. You don't want all that extra movement in the hips. Good, 8 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. There we go. 2 rounds down, we got 2 to go. So alternating floor presses will start us off in round number 3, but you got about 24 seconds here to get a quick rest, grab a quick water. How we feeling? How we feeling? Hopefully you guys are doing well still. So readjust weights if needed. If you gotta go heavier or lighter, always the options here. Well, let's bring it back down. We got 5 seconds before we start those alternating presses. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Now this is your 3rd time. It could be potentially your 3rd time with those same weights if you haven't adjusted at all. Really burn yourself out on this one. If you gotta go fast, go fast. If you need to slow it down and get some time under tension, do that. This is your workout, your work today. Let's get closer to your goals. Good, 12 seconds. Keep breathing, keep working. You got 6. In 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, we got our plank pull-throughs coming up next. But you got again, you got your rest. Let's bring the heart rate down just a little bit. Breathe, and get yourself ready. So you can always make the weight just a little bit heavier on this one. That just adds a little tension as you cross across, or as you bring it across the ground. Makes it a little bit harder on the hips and the core. So if you got that heavier weight, let's grab it for this one. Grab my bigger one. We got 5 seconds, 30 seconds of our pull-throughs. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. There we go. Again, make it tough on yourself here. This should not be easy. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it today, right? You guys showed up, you guys are putting in the work today and getting closer to wherever it is you want to be, halfway. Here we go. If you're still up on those toes, don't go down now. You got 10 seconds. You can do this today. You're strong, you're getting stronger. 3, 2, and 1. Quick rest. Really good. Staggered row to deadlift coming up next. Whew. Let's do it, grabbing that heavy weight one more time. This is one that I would love for you to grab that heavier weight. If you got that heavier dumbbell, that heavier kettlebell, this is one that you were really gonna benefit from going heavy. The back gets some really good work, the hamstrings get turned on, the glutes, all the good work today. So back to the right side though. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Deadlift right into that row. Here we go, team. Rowing right up to the bottom of the rib cage here. Controlling your weight. Controlling the body weight and the weight you're holding. 15. Good. Separate those movements just a little bit. Get to the bottom, tension, and then hit your row. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and rest, and rest. All right, halos coming up next. Again, this is another one. You can grab that heavier weight now. What we're gonna do, since we've been through one time each way, we're gonna switch after each rep this time. So come around all the way, get to the front, now we go the other way. So it's gonna be back and forth for the last 2 rounds. You got 10 seconds. Take that breath. And let's get to work again. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So again, get to the front, switch directions. Nice and slow, no rush on this one. Each rep should probably take you about 4, maybe even 5 seconds. There we go, keeping it nice and close to your temple, to the ears, and to the eyes. 10 seconds. Good, good. You got about 2 more reps in you here to finish off. 3, 2, and 1, good. All right, 3 rounds down, we got 1 more to go, 1 more. So 1 more time with the floor presses, pull throughs, staggered deadlift to row, and our halos. And then we got a couple quick cool down moves and we will get you guys out of here today. About 15 seconds, taking those deep breaths. Let's get ready for your floor press, alternating. 7 seconds, here we go. Find that position, 3, 2, 1. Let's make this last round our best round, here we go. You're working hard here, going after it now. You only got 4 30-second intervals left of work today, so what can you give me? That's 2 minutes of work, and we're under that now because we're halfway through this round. Keep breathing, keep working here. Good, 6 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Really good. Quick break. Minute and a half left. Minute and a half left. 3 rounds of 30 seconds. Plank pull throughs coming. Let's grab that heaviest weight of the day here. Go after it. Challenge yourself. Last time you really got to turn on that core today. Again, fight that hip rotation and stay nice and tight. Here we go. You got 12 seconds, so take those breaths still. Get yourself back to where you need to be. And here we go, team. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ooh, this kettlebell doesn't slide very well. Be a good challenge for us. Here we go, team. Now, if you got kettlebells with rubber on them and you're dragging them across the turf, it's like an extra challenge. Gets you a little closer to where you want to be. 12 seconds. Good, finishing strong. Now, if you're still up on those toes, don't go down now. 6 seconds to finish it out. Core is tight. 3, 2, 1, and there it is. All right, 2 more moves. We got our staggered deadlift to row. We're gonna go back to the left side, remember? And then our halos. Then we're cooling it down and get you out. So here we go, team. Let's do this. We got 15 seconds. Again, nice little deadlift position. You got that feet split. Tension in the front leg as you come down. Then hit your row and then stand. 8 seconds. Grab your weight. Find that position. And let's go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Get to the bottom. Row. Back to the top. Good, good, good. Good, team. This is probably one of your last real strength moves here. So this one, you get to go heavy. And then we got those halos, which are a little bit lighter to finish up. So you got 10 seconds here. Come on. Good, good, good. In 3, 2, 1. Really good, team. All right, last round of our circuit, we got our kettlebell halos. So again, we're gonna switch directions after each rep, around one way, around the other way. Now, your last 30 seconds of work today, maybe grabbing that little heavier weight. If you're looking for that extra challenge, that extra kettlebell maybe, you got this. 10 seconds, and we'll knock this one out. Then we got some good cool down exercises to keep you guys moving right for the next Coach Care Connect video. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1, let's go. So around that one way, bringing it right back around the other. Again, you're taking your time, no rush. Rushing gets you nowhere on an exercise like a kettlebell halo. It actually makes it a little bit easier. So if you can slow it down and really get some good time under tension, you're gonna get more out of this. So think about going slow for these next 10 seconds, because that's all we got. Good, good, good. In 3, 2, and 1. There we go. All right, team. Now for our cool down today, you don't need anything but your own body. We're gonna take a couple seconds, grab a drink of water if you need. Whatever you gotta do, you got about 20 seconds till we start our cool down. Again, 4 different exercises. We're just gonna knock them out really quick. And then if you wanna come back to these, you could always do that. If you wanna hit these a couple times throughout the rest of your day, I would love that. That would be great. But we're gonna start with some spinal flexion and extension. And here we go. This one, we're gonna arch the back, and then we're gonna extend. So we're right back down, arching the other way, and back up. Here we go. Hit a few reps here, take some deep breaths. Start to exhale some of the stress from your workout. Get ready to crush the rest of your day. Good, be here for about another 10 seconds. Good, in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next one. So we're gonna drop into a knee, half kneeling position. So on one knee, your hips are forward, my hip is directly above my knee. Hands come up above the head. Now we're gonna rotate the upper body one way, rotate the upper body the other way. Knock this out for a few seconds, then we'll switch knees. Keeping those arms nice and straight, rotate the shoulders. Don't wanna rotate the lower body, that's not doing anything for us. Keep that lower body stable and turn. Good, now let's switch sides, switch knees. Again, arms straight up and rotate. Again, your body's gonna kind of want to move around a little bit as we do this one, but you gotta fight that. Keep the core tight, keep the hips tight. Good, hit one more on each side here. Good, hand break that. So now we're gonna go into a lying W slide. So for this one, feet flat on the ground, we're gonna lay on our backs, arms above the head to start. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your elbows in tight to your side, keeping your hands on the ground if you can, bring it all the way down and right back up. Make sure you don't have any kettlebells in your way. And let's knock out 5 good reps here. Take your time and feel the stretch in the shoulders and the upper arm as you drive those elbows down and right back up. Again, knock out 5 of them, take your time. Squeeze at the bottom, control on the way up. Good, I got one more here and then we'll finish up with one more quick stretch. Good. If you got one more, finish it up really quick. We're gonna go into our lying figure 4 for our last one. So for this one, I'm gonna grab my right leg so my left foot is right on my right knee. I'm gonna grab behind my right leg and I'm gonna pull in just a little bit and then lean my head back and feel the stretch. Again, if you don't feel it, pull that knee in just a little bit tighter to really get it in there. Take some deep breaths here. We'll be here for about another 8 seconds. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Right into this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, a couple deep breaths. Start to exhale some of the stress from the first half of your day or wherever you are in your day. Get ready to crush the rest of it. Good. In 2, 1, break that. Now, if you need to, go through those stretches one more time. Whatever you gotta do today to keep your body moving the right way. Again, my name is Coach Christian, and you just knocked out another Coach Care Connect video. So thank you for all the hard work today. We will see you soon in our next Coach Care Connect video. So thank you again, and we'll see you next time.